going to try this again. Hopefully this will work a lot better. So if you're watching the replay, first video didn't go so well. So I swapped from off of my laptop, and now I'm using my tablet. So hopefully it will come through better.
Yeah. Yeah, you hungry? Come on. Let's eat.
Got somebody hungry and ready to eat. Hello. I know, right? Hi again. See, even this is saying poor connection. I'm not gonna win with this live thing, y'all. I'm seeing that. Not from up here.
Hush, Micah. Hush. Hush.
Not from up here.
Hush.
Yeah, it's showing red. Tell me very bad connection.
Good. You want some dish? Want some juice?
How does it look? Is it like horrible? Hey Rebecca. Miss Bonnie, I am in Boone, North Carolina. I'm feeling a lot better actually. I've gotten quite a bit of rest, especially this morning. Like, this morning I was just like vegging all the way out. I didn't oh cool. I didn't get up early at all. And then, you know, with the time moving back, we gained an hour, so I got an extra hour of sleep. Hi, Miss Debbie. Thank you for welcoming me back. So I was just checking in again and apologizing for the bad signal earlier. Probably won't keep this video up. I'm probably going to take it down. But for those of you who was in earlier, and the signal went crazy. So sorry about that. Up here at the top of the mountain, they did finally bring us Wi-Fi up here. We didn't have it last year, or any years before. This is our first year having it. And even the Wi-Fi is kind of wonky a little bit, so she's in there, yeah. So we're trying with the cell phone signal now, seeing if that's going to work. So, but yes, most of the family has returned back to Charlotte, so it's just the immediate family right now. Signal much better? Okay. Even though it's still telling me very bad connection, so, you know. Hey, Miss Cat. I hope you're still resting. So, again, just checking in with you guys and apologizing for the bad signal earlier. I don't know if you caught it in the last video where the signal was terrible. Cricut Maker, will it work with Rhinestone? Yes, it will. That's what well, you said Cricut Maker. You talking about just the Cricut cutting machine? Hey, Retrelia.
Good job.
Hi. Welcome. You talk about the Cricut cutting machine? If you are, yes, that is what I use for my cutting out my rhinestone templates. Cool thing is, you don't even have to have a cutting machine. You can, I'm going in and out, but not as bad. Okay. Yeah, it's telling me very bad connection. So, again, I'm probably not going to torture y'all long. But you don't have to have a cutting machine to do the rhinestones. One of the things I found out is you can actually purchase templates from rhinestoneworld.com. You can put in a request for a specific template. Like if you had a design in mind, send it to them. They'll cut out a template and send it to you. And you can put the rhinestones in the template. And when you put the rhinestones in the template, you know, brush them in, you can actually do rhinestones that way as well. You don't have to have a Cricut. Silhouettes too. Okay, so if you have a Cricut cutter and a silhouette cutter, both of them will cut out templates for the rhinestones. There are several YouTube videos I know for a fact on the silhouette. I'm not familiar with the, I'm sure there are videos out on the Cricut as well, but I haven't seen any. I actually have been reluctant to look at the videos No, the new Cricut Maker 2 months old. Okay. Hi, Miss Terry Barnhill. Welcome. Love your video. Looks fine on my phone. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Because it's, you know, having to work off of Verizon at the moment. So hopefully Verizon will continue to come through like a champ. So, you know how that goes. But at any rate, yes, the Rhinestones is hopefully the next endeavor that we can add a couple of videos here and there. Nothing major because there are other really good videos out there already. So it'll just give you guys a, you know, get you kind of familiar with it if you want to get into it. I am doing quite a few videos on just different things that you can do. I do have a request for some hoodies. I have also, let's see, what was it? It was something I was going to do the video on specifically. Somebody just asked me to do some stockings, so I may video that. I'm not sure. Depends on if I have time. What else? It was something specific, but right now I'm drawing a blank on what it was that I was going to definitely do a video on, but I can't remember right now. Sorry. But I need to catch up on Sew It Pro videos, so that's what I'm going to work on this week, is work on some Sew It Pro videos because I don't have to have my embroidery machine to do that. So pretty excited about that. Yeah, freestanding lace was definitely something. The baby shoes. Baby shoes I was definitely going to do. Tennis shoes? I don't remember saying tennis shoes, but I did say the baby Uggs. So that is a definite yes. I'm going to have to do. Because I'm going to have to send them to my granddaughter. Where did you get the suede tote bag you posted on Instagram? Walmart. Got it from Walmart, my dear. It was same price as the other bags that people have been embroidering. $9.99 or something, $9.95 or something like that. And I bought it for myself, but I ended up embroidering it to give to my mother-in-law. So that is her bag now. I have one, just the regular one. It's pink. How are you doing, ma'am? I am doing better. Thanks for asking, Miss Sharon Margaret. I'm spending time with my babies. There's 2 babies and a grandbaby. Just like a little boy. I moved the thing, and so now it's telling me bad connection. I'm learning that if I stay still, then it'll not act up as bad. Hi, Miss Deborah. Welcome. Thank you for the hook, Miss Cushionberry. I'm sorry, Miss Margaret. You use tearaway on the back. On the back of the bags? Yes. You talking about that Walmart bag? Yes. You don't have to use cutaway. You're not going to wash it. You're not wearing it. So you can use, and especially for that suede one. That suede one is like almost like leather. Actually, all of them are kind of leather-ish, so you definitely don't need to use any type of cutaway with that. You almost don't have to use anything, but I always use stabilizer. It's just the way that goes. You're supposed to stabilize, for the most part, everything. So, yeah, the tote. Okay, yeah. Good embroidery machine to do larger fonts and designs. I want to upgrade. Is the 770 a good choice? The 770 is an excellent choice for a couple of different reasons. Number one, it is a good bit larger than the 4x4. Most embroidery designs will fit a 5x7. The other thing is with that Brother 770, there are few complaints. That's the word I was looking for. There are a few complaints with that machine. As far as it breaking down or not working properly or having trouble using it. It's a all-around favorite with a lot of embroiderers. It's affordable, especially if you, from what I understand through the grapevine, if you wait for, the Black Friday type events on Amazon, you'll probably get a better deal. Even still on Amazon, you can probably get it for about $600, which is very reasonable because a lot of the flatbed single needle machine embroidery machines are way more than that. Now, depending upon how big you want to go, you can use a repositional hoop with that machine. There is one available. What is the name? It's not 5 by 12. It's a little bit bigger than 5 by 12 or something like that. Not the 12 part, but the 5 part. So you can go a little bit bigger with a repo hoop with that particular machine too. So now if you're looking to go way bigger than that, then you'd have to check, get out of the 770. But the 770 is an excellent machine. What you have? You got a cup? Running all the time, always. Sippy cup. So, yes, to answer your question, Miss Curson, the 770 is phenomenal. Oh, you want to get on? He brings me his tablet. Get on his tablet too. Say hey. Hey. If you were buying an embroidery machine, what size embroidery would you buy? For example, would a 5 by 7 do about everything? Get your cup. Hand me your cup. Or would you go bigger? To be 100% honest with you, you're welcome. To be 100% honest with you, I have found. Hey, you shaking my camera and that's making my connection very bad. Miss Ethel says, "Hi, baby." If you could see the difference of him from last year to this year, big difference. Is hilarious. Get your tablet. Ooh, you got a dirty nose. His nose. Okay. Did he get his medicine?
No, not yet. I'm about to
He
get
needs his
it.
medicine. But 5 by 7, what I've learned, like for instance, one of my favorite websites to get designs from is embroiderylibrary.com, emblibrary.com, and the majority of their designs, 5 by 7 is like the perfect range. A lot of in the hoop projects fit 5 by 7. So I personally feel like it's especially if your budget is limited and you really want to expand your embroidery, then definitely 770 5 by 7 is the way to go. More often than not, most of what you should do will fit a 5 by 7. I mean, to be completely honest, most of what you should do will fit a 5 by 7. Brother PR100 or VR, any videos on how to use the S frames, not the fast frames? I'm not even familiar with what the S frames are. The PR100, is that the Persona, if I'm not mistaken? If you're talking about the Persona, it's very similar to the 6 needle. There are quite a few differences, but I mean, as far as the way the machine is set up and how it works, it's just 1 needle instead of 6. So went and took a look at that in the store, and it was pretty nice. So it's a nice machine, much bigger than 5 by 7 actually. So if you're looking at that one, so I'm gonna check into the S frames. Not sure what the S frames are, or at least you might be saying they're S frames, and I may know them as a different name. So, how is the connection? Is it still laggy? Everybody okay? How is everyone? Do I have anyone in here from Texas? Or anyone that's hailing from Texas? Tip of those treasures. You made it. Yes. I am feeling much better. Thank you for saying and asking. Much, much better. I'm on vacation, so I'm doing great right now. I still have customers trying to find me, man. They were texting me. I had one text me today. When are you coming back? Can I have a few days, please? I don't mind, though. I appreciate the business. So you could do pillows or the back of a hoodie or jacket. A 5x7 would do a good job, right? What I'm going to suggest to you is, like, get the back of a hoodie, okay? And lay out your tape measure. Have a good night, Miss Cat. Thank you for coming in. And keep that pressure down. Miss Bonnie, take a tape measure and measure out. You're not going to get the full true 7 inches, but you'll get right close to it. So stretch out your tape measure to like 6.8 or something, 6 3/4. Okay. And see how wide that is across the back of a jacket. You'd be surprised. Now, if that's not big enough for you, it is lagging a little. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's telling me I have bad connection. So I kind of figured that when you're in the mountains, it's Miss Sheila, Texas. Darling, praying for everybody down there. I'm trying to tell you, that's a mess. And I hope you're not close to that area. And I'm hoping no one, I hate anybody had to deal with that, but I'm hoping no one in our chat was affected by that personally. But even if the 5x7, Miss Bonnie, the 7 inches is what I'm mainly directing you on, because you're talking about stretching across the back of a jacket. So if the 7 inches isn't long enough, then keep in mind the repositional hoop goes longer, if I'm remembering correctly. I'll have to double check that though. Don't quote me on that. Let me check that real quick. What the repositional hoop size is. I have you spoiled. I do try and spoil folks. Grandson ain't happy. Let me see if I can find that repositional hoop, because I want to know what the size is before I talk about it, because I was going to upgrade to a 770, and then was fortunate to be able to upgrade to the 6 needle. So repositional hoop, brother. Let's get the right size. And somebody probably pulled it up faster than I did, because I'm typing with a one hand. It says for $40, you can get. Ooh, that seems like a lot longer. How small scraps felt vinyl do you keep, and how do you store or use them? Loaded question, Miss Social Deb. That is a loaded question, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, wow. For $649.55, you can get the 770, the extra repositional hoops, and stabilizer for $650. Oh, 5x12 jumbo hoop. So you can actually, Miss Bonnie, you can go to about a little 11 3/4 inches bigger than your 5x7. You can actually stretch out to 12. I thought you were on vacation. Glad to see you, Miss Coleman. I am on vacation, but I wanted to pop in and say hi. So, Miss Bonnie, you actually can go up to 12 inches, 5x12. Right there at 12, sorry, because you have that little extra space to account for. It doesn't go to a true 12 inches. But 5x12, so measure out basically 11 3/4 inches. 3 to 4 hours away, closer to Dallas. Yeah, near San Antonio. Right. Well, I'm glad you weren't close to that, because I can only imagine how terrifying that would be. Just so sad. So Miss Bonnie, I hope that answered your question as far as doing backs of hoodies and stuff. Pillowcases, 5 inches is going to be the tallest you'll be able to do, but that allows you, like, write the word love, 5 inches tall, and stretch it across. But there's a lot of projects that you're not going to be able to do to your satisfaction. But there's a whole heck of a lot more that you will be able to do. And I think that outweighs, you know, those massive projects that you ordinarily wouldn't be able to do with the 5x7 PE 770 machine. And thank you guys. I appreciate that, Miss Bonnie, because I try to... I do have y'all... I see what you're saying now about me having y'all spoiled. That's funny. Yeah, I just, like, I have to be on. I can't not show up. It's just not gonna work. Not for me anyway. So I try and make sure I'm on. So, ooh, it's 8 o'clock already. It's 8 o'clock already. I didn't know that. So at any rate, usually I'm off by 8. So I'm going to let you guys go. And because the signal is trash anyway, that will help quit torturing you all from the lagging and whatnot. So have an excellent night, and I look forward to getting some more vacation looking videos up. I have pictures posted in the Google Plus group if you are a member of the Google Plus group. I will also be doing periodic updates while on vacation in the Google Plus group, especially when I go do my thrift store hopping. I'm going to go see if I could find some great embroidery deals, some things, some blanks or whatnot in the thrift stores in the area. So I'm excited about that. The information again, how would I do the repositional hoop? You can go to Amazon and Google repositional hoop Brother 770. Repositional hoop Brother 770, and it will pull up the pack. It's $40, and it looked like there were 4 hoops in the pack, and you should be able to use that with the 770. What size do you make your bibs? My bibs are, I'm not at home, so I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say they're like 9-ish inches wide and about 12 tall. Maybe not quite 12, but close to it. That's the overall size, but I always use just that one newborn size. I don't know what it is about that one size. It just is a good fit. It's a little big for the little teeny babies, but as they get older, they grow right into it beautifully. You know, age 1-ish and whatnot, they fit that one bib very well. So that one generic size that I use frequently seems to fit the job long enough for them to grow out of bibs, pretty much. Miss Bonnie, I hope you were able to get that information this time. Like I said, Amazon, then search Amazon for search Amazon for repositional hoop Brother 770, and it should pull up the hoop that you can use. So, I hope that answered your question, Miss Kid. I appreciate you guys. I am going to sign off because I did want to look up some information before I go to bed. And I have quite a few activities planned for tomorrow, so I need my energy. And again, like I said, I'm going to try and redo that candy store video and just not do live because the signal was horrible. It was worse than it is here. So that way you guys can see the candy clearer because it's really cool. It's actually very cool to go and see all that candy. So, well, you ladies and gentlemen, if there is a gentleman in here, you guys have an excellent night, and I look forward to seeing you all again in video. And until next Sunday, I want you to have happy embroidering. Have a great night. And wait, where did you see the information on the 770? What information, dear? You said, where did I see the information? Oh, you talking about that price? Where it said $650 for all 3? You said, are you talking about where I said the buy all 3 for $650? I want to make sure I'm understanding you correctly. Uh-oh. There must be a lag. And then too, Miss Bonnie, don't forget you can email me, my dear. You can email me as well. I sure